You're grinding hour after hour. That exam, that project, that one goal that feels like a mountain with no peak. Suddenly, the fire you had is just smoke, ash. That drive is gone, replaced by a crushing weight you can't explain. What if I told you the common advice, just take a break, sleep more, is like telling a ninja to just throw more shuriken without teaching them chakra control. It's a temporary fix for a deeply ingrained problem. Today, we're not talking about breaks. We're unlocking 3 forbidden jutsus, psychological techniques inspired by some of the smartest and sharpest minds in the anime world, to dismantle burnout before it starts. Ignore this, and you're basically choosing the path of endless exhaustion. Burnout isn't just being tired. True burnout, the kind that derails your ambition, is a 3-headed monster. 1. Emotional exhaustion, that feeling of being completely drained. 2. Cynicism and detachment. You start feeling disconnected from your studies, your goals, even your friends. And 3. Reduced personal accomplishment. You feel incompetent, like no matter how hard you try, you're not making progress. It's a dangerous spiral. Most people only treat tiredness, but the real battle is against these 3 psychological monsters. 1. Strategic laziness from Shikamaru Nara. Laziness sounds counterintuitive, right? But Shikamaru isn't slacking off. He's conserving energy strategically. He avoids pointless effort to save his chakra, his mental energy, for what truly matters. Just like how Cal Newport explains in his book Slow Productivity, do fewer things. Too many tasks lead to pseudo-productivity, being busy without actually making meaningful progress. 2nd, work at a natural pace. Rushing through compromises quality and doesn't align with your natural energy levels. And yet, of course, exceptions exist. Actionable takeaway. Try the shadow possession sprint. 50 minutes of intense focus on one task, then take a 10-minute break to recharge. Research from the Journal of Applied Psychology confirms micro breaks significantly improve focus and reduce fatigue. Ayanokoji faces immense pressure and complex social dynamics, yet he never seems flustered. Why? Because he operates from a state of emotional neutrality, analyzing situations like a complex puzzle, not a personal attack. Burnout often feeds off our emotional reactions to setbacks. A bad grade, a tough concept, a failed project, these trigger emotional cascades that drain your mental reserves faster than a Chidori. Actionable takeaway practice problem versus catastrophe farming. When faced with a setback, consciously ask, is this an actual catastrophe or just a problem to solve? Write down the issue. Then list 3 small steps you can take to address it. This shifts your brain from panic mode, amygdala hijack, to problem-solving mode, prefrontal cortex. Backed by cognitive behavioral therapy, this technique helps reframe negative thought patterns. This isn't tied to one character, but a core Japanese philosophy, Kaizen, continuous small improvements. Burnout often strikes when we chase overnight transformation. But Naruto didn't become Hokage in a day. He built his strength through consistent, often unglamorous daily effort. We get overwhelmed when the gap between our current state and our desired state feels too wide. Actionable takeaway. Identify your big goal. Break it down into small, daily, or weekly wins. Instead of study 5 hours today, try understand 1 difficult concept today, or complete 10 practice problems. Celebrate these micro victories. This builds momentum and self-efficacy, creating a positive feedback loop. As James Clear says in Atomic Habits, it's the small, consistent habits that lead to remarkable results. This isn't about lowering your ambitions, it's about making the path sustainable. These 3 jutsus, strategic laziness, objective detachment, and the Kaizen principle, aren't random tips. They're psychological tools. Burnout isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign you've been running on an unsustainable operating system. It's time to upgrade. Which of these techniques hit hardest for you? Drop your thoughts below. Subscribe for more anime-inspired self-improvement and study tips. Let's all grow together.